In the tapestry of life, where every thread holds a story, America in black and white emerges as a haven for the voices echoing through the heart of our communities. In this podcast, we wade through the rivers of our collective experiences, celebrating the vibrant hues of change brought forth by the whispers of hope and the roars of action. It's more than just a conversation. It's a journey into the heart of our society, illuminated by the light of those daring to dream and do. Join us, and let your voice be the melody that guides us toward a dawn where every color finds its place in the masterpiece of our shared destiny. Together, let's paint a future brimming with the positives that dwell in our minds and the actions that shape our world.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we journey into a story shaped by war, displacement, courage, and an unshakable belief in human potential. Some stories are born from privilege, others from forged in fire. George A. Washington's story is the latter. From a childhood in Liberia marked by poverty to surviving the chaos of civil war to rebuilding life in a Ghanaian refugee camp, George's path was never easy. Yet, instead of surrendering to despair, he chose purpose instead of bitterness. He chose service instead of silence. He chose leadership. He organized youth in the camp. He protested children from drugs and crime. He built micro businesses out of garbage collection. He returned home to Liberia and became a teacher, a mentor, a community organizer, a public servant, and a builder of opportunity for the forgotten. And today, he stands at the financial management officer in Liberia's Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Proof that destiny is not defined by where you start, but by what you choose to rise above. This is not just a story of survival. It is a story of transformation. It is a story of impact. It is a story of a man who turned pain into purpose and purpose into power. Tonight, we welcome George A. Washington to the stage, please. Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Hello, fine. I'm okay. And how are you?
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's good to have you here on the show. Do you
Yeah.
is there anything you'd like to say to the audience before we start the show?
Um, I just tell them thank you. I appreciate you. And Mr. Clark, I should have done a show last week, but we had some other one, two things, internet and electricity. But we're back into. I just say everybody thank you for listening and following one of the best show online. Thank you.
Well, I definitely appreciate that. So what I like to do is what I start is I like to give the audience the opportunity to learn a whole lot more about you, so they know the person, that you were before you got to be George where you are today. Take us back into your childhood. What was life like growing up as the second of 11 children in Liberia?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, I said, take us back to your childhood. What was life like growing up as the second of 11 children in Liberia?
Life growing as a second, it was tough. It was difficult because growing as a person at that time, we have were like in a ward, being a large family when you don't have the resources to manage the family, when you don't have the father capacity. Our father, our mother, they were not able to 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 actually provide for us. So being a child and second, it was a tough and challenging time. It was not easy thing. Sometimes no food, no slippers. Sometimes we actually don't go to We don't go to school some year at all. It was hard. It was horrible. If a life would ask me to come back in that condition, I would say no, and I cannot come back in that condition again. It was horrible. Being a second child in the world, living with a parents who even to find food to eat for themselves, it was difficult. How can they provide for you? Health system were weak. You don't have good water. You don't even have electricity. Nothing at all. It was
Mm,
terrible. It was bad. I cannot imagine even talking about that at this time.
mm. So, how did your parents' work as a taxi driver and farmer shape your values?
I when I was coming up first, at first my father was not just a driver. My father got been just a job just after the war. When I came back to Liberia, I got to know that he is a tested driver. But coming up, my father was he and my mother was a farmer. They they used to go and farm. We all go and farm together with them. Harvest time, we have to wake up in the morning, get the greens, go in the market, go and sell before coming back home, taking bath and going to school.
So,
In the
what do
morning,
you?
you gotta wake up at 5 o'clock, get the
Mhm,
greens done, pack all what our father has have packed in the garage, go in the market, go and sell these things before coming home and taking bath and going to school. And guess what?
mhm,
While you are going to sell at the while you are going to sell, there are two things will be involved. Your life, you getting me? Your life, because during that time it was a war time. So at any time you can be bothered, you can anytime you can meet one of the rebels, so you can meet up with sometimes you meet up with gangsters, sometimes you meet up with rebels. So at any movement of the day, you can be attacked. So it was a horrible thing, even growing up at that time in the 90s.
mhm. So, what do you remember most vividly about the early years before the war?
I mean, this network.
Hello?
Yup.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. So, I was just asking you, what do you remember most vividly about the early years before the war?
Charles,
Can you hear me?
you getting me?
Yes.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
you breaking in. I think I will have a terrible, terrible net. Our network, the internet we use is terrible. I'm hearing, you just lost.
George? George.
Hello?
Hey, I'll tell you what, before we get try to get too far into the show, let me just let's just
No,
let's talk a
I
little
think I'm
bit.
hearing you now. Okay.
I said let's just talk and let's see if we can make some arrangements for another day here where we can make sure that your internet's gonna be fine. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah. So let's just try to make some arrangements for another day, where you know, your internet's going to be a whole lot better, and we don't have the stoppages. Can you hear me? Did you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you now. I just getting you. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, let's just talk a little bit off the air here, and we'll see if we can make some arrangements for another day here, where hopefully we can get your internet to be a whole lot better connected.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right.